well, it's interesting because we all use it and it's accessible for many
And
people.
it gives out a lot of information. Anybody who has social media, well, that was for me. Much free.
Yeah. I don't know, I thought it was pretty interesting and kind of like hard because I'm like data, like what does he mean by data? Honestly never knew about like any of this stuff until like the paper, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like how they collect data and actually how they know about you.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
kind of creepy.
Which
That
kind
is
of
creepy.
yeah,
Yeah.
which kind of makes sense because like you know like when you're on Google and you're googling like shoes, and then when I go to like my Yahoo email, like all these shoes
It's
pop
like,
up.
how did you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, and I remember you brought it up, but then when I was writing my paper, I'm like,
It really clicked.
it really clicked. I'm like, this is creepy. Like, it's weird.
Alright, so what's your more like what's your favorite social media?
Mine is YouTube. I use YouTube almost every day. I mean, it's
I know.
just to, I mean, everyday life, right? Just to
Yeah.
learn how to do something,
Yeah.
or
Like tie a tie or
yes,
something.
it's a lifesaver sometimes.
Yeah. I think I kind of learned how to play guitar a little bit. Not think, but like, it actually helps. I kind of play guitar, so like, I love googling, like, not googling, but going on
YouTube.
YouTube,
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah, cause they have like the people like going like oh they actually go through everything and
Yeah.
they
Step by
play
step.
this, play that. And
It's pretty fun.
it does help.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
Facebook.
Oh, who doesn't?
Everybody uses
I
Facebook.
know.
Facebook is behind everything. Facebook is on YouTube. Something. It's on every social media. You can't go to any social media and just say Facebook with a little F.
Yeah, the blue around the
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
You know, I found interesting. There's actually 323 days worth of YouTube videos on Facebook every day. It's insane.
23 days
323 days.
times 24 hours. It's crazy.
Damn, one of them. Just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, coming in because even so, some people like they can find information like news throughout Facebook, like on the little sidebar.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what's happening today, what's the biggest news. Some of it's stupid, but you can get some.
But with time, I think Facebook is improving. There are things in Facebook that weren't there like maybe 2012 or something. But now you see a lot of activities on Facebook.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And the thing is, they will. I think they tried to launch like a whole because Facebook was so popular for news. They tried to launch like a Facebook newspaper or whatever. Like even Twitter, people get news.
I remember I was all about MySpace, but sophomore year.
I never had
MSN
that.
Messenger.
Yeah, and then everyone was like hyping about Facebook, and I was like, hey, I guess I'll go back to Facebook, or not go back, but sign up for one and put those.
I started Facebook like 2008. I think I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like I'll
Yeah,
look
me
back,
too.
like they don't give you the
Me too.
this is like a memory of what you did. I'm like oh shit I wrote that on Facebook. What was I
The
thinking?
time hopping.
Yeah,
whatever,
it's so
yeah.
weird. And I'm like oh I wish I could take it off, but it's like it's a memory.
It's there for life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
you
share
can
it.
actually take it off, but
You
it
can, but it's-
actually takes time because you're gonna have to delete everything you posted.
Like pre.
Yeah.
And plus there's all these pictures from when you were like in elementary. Like
Yeah.
oh my hair, my
I hate the
clothes.
time photos.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, like who does that? The tagging a lot of pictures. and
Yeah.
That was one of the things that caught my attention because first Facebook didn't have that. Like if somebody uploaded, like if you take a group picture right now and you post the picture, then now they have like this facial recognition software.
Yes.
You don't need to tag us.
Yeah.
Our names are just gonna appear. But
Yeah.
first, yeah, like you could upload a picture and you could just tell me, hey, Vanessa, I uploaded a picture. Like, oh, cool. Then I'll tag myself. But now they don't do that.
Yeah.
It goes by itself.
And it's also a thing of privacy where it's like before I remember like I used to get notifications like this person tagged you in this picture. Would you allow it on your wall? And sometimes now it's just like it just appears and I'm like I didn't approve that. You know, it's like
I hate that.
yeah, it's the worst.
Like
Face
the timeline
recognition.
thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the timeline and the history. You've been this person for 8 years. Like,
I've talked to them 4 times. That's all. That's it.
I
I've talked to them
know.
4 times.
I don't remember
Yeah,
your
because
phone.
Facebook, like what I've noticed is like I look through my friends list. I'm like I haven't talked to them since I graduated,
Yeah.
8th grade. And I'm like why do I have these people on my?
I know.
But it's kind of like
Yeah.
you want to see what they're doing for like a second out of a year, and then you never think about them again.
That's true.
way they do it is they take their internal data and then they see who's doing what, who's looking for what, who's looking at what hashtags and stuff, and then they send out these what they call promotion trends. So it's like they're regular hashtags, but then they have you can see that they're different. They're advertisements. You can see that, but then you can click on them and you can search for boots or shoes or whatever it is. And so it's like the advertisers pay for those promotion trends. It's kind of like when you look through Instagram or whatever, you'll see like a separate picture in your feed that's like it says advertisement on the top. So it's like, you know, so those are individually meant to be advertisements. And so people look through the, you know, all the tweets and they're like, oh, people are talking about Ugg boots or whatever. And like, Ugg boots are like, oh yeah, I want to advertise that. So that was interesting. But the main thing is what I saw is like why that information is important, like the data that analysis that people do with all that trend information, is that if a company and if Twitter sees that people are not really clicking on those promotion trends, the company will be like, it's not worth it. It's a bad expense. Yeah. But Twitter makes a lot of their money from just that because they don't charge you fees for making an account. You know, it's not like Netflix or whatever. It's like you make a Twitter or a Facebook account, it's free. Anybody can do it, but they make money by advertising. That's the most important. How about Facebook?
Well, I did Instagram.
Oh, right,
Facebook.
Well, Facebook is basically the same thing, but
I think for all social, like
Yeah,
Instagram and
Mhm.
because you're Instagram,
Yeah.
I mix that
I
up.
feel like it all ties into.
Yeah.
what he was saying, that was what
Exactly, it all
Yeah.
works in the same way.
I think it's all the same analytics. Right?
Well,
So
especially with
it
YouTube,
just
it's like
tracks-
the first few seconds
Right.
of the video,
Yeah.
and then you can either skip it or not.
Mhm.
And that was actually I find that interesting because why is there a preference? Like, why do the advertisers go like, are they so confident in their product? They're like, we only have 5 seconds. We can do
Yeah.
this in 5 seconds. Because I always skip it.
Yeah.
But what's funny, YouTube never had ads before either.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Now they have ads everywhere.
I mean, I don't think any startup has ads in the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like after a while. Like right now, I don't know if you guys use this Hulu or whatever. But in the beginning, you could watch random videos, and they'll give you ads in between. Now you can't see any free videos anymore. Like I
Yeah.
tried to watch a
Yeah.
TV show, you have to get a subscription, or you can actually just scan through. So it's like after a while, you have to get some revenue, or else because you've given. It's kind of like it's a bad example, but like the heroin dealer, they'll give you a few free samples, and then after a while, they'll start charging you. So it's like it gets you hooked, and then they charge you. You know?
Yeah.
See, YouTube actually tracks that. So every time you actually watch the full commercial, they track what your likes are, and every one you skip, they track your dislikes. So they kind of know more of your personality just by doing
That
that.
is
Wow.
creepy.
That is creepy.
There's also these ones where, like, before the video starts, instead of giving you an ad, they'll give you a survey. So
Yeah.
that's also helpful.
Like
So they're-
Instagram does the same. Sorry, Instagram does the same thing too. Like, cause I do CrossFit, so it's like I follow all these CrossFit chicks. I know it's kind of weird, but then on my popular newsfeed will
Oh,
be
yeah,
nothing
that
but
happens.
CrossFit and like all these
Yeah.
guys and like these shakes
It's
and.
like, no, the girls, like, I don't need the guys.
I know, like I love the girls, and so it's just kind of cool how like Instagram picks up on what I'm following, and
Yeah.
like they start like promoting like all these like CrossFit stuff. And even like CrossFit pages like legit. It's just weird how they know you.
It's like they're getting to know you and you don't even know who they are. It's not even like a they, it's an entity, it's a
Mhm.
company, you know, it's like
Yeah.
some research nerd in like Seattle or whatever is sitting like, oh, this person likes this, you know. And then what happens in like on a social level where they become obsessed with you based on your likes? And I wonder if that's ever happened to anybody. Like they're like people are like, oh my god, she likes everything I like, and then they stalk them or something.
Actually, I've done that.
You
On
have?
Instagram, yeah, because let's say I don't know you and I could like what you post, but then like let's say I click on another girl next to you that has a cool style, but she's tagged in the photo, I can click on hers and so on and so on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I could just,
It
like,
evolves,
yeah.
yeah.
Kind of, you could stalk people.
I mean,
of-
like the
of
information.
interest and how they look like. I like her shirt, I'm gonna follow her.
Yeah. Like I
Like
mean,
her jeans.
information has become so accessible that it's gone to a level where it's more or less creepy, where you can find out anything about a person in like 10 minutes. It's
Yeah.
like Twitter, you see their Instagram, you see their Facebook, you see their LinkedIn to see what they do professionally. It's crazy. And then there's Tinder, which is like the creepiest thing.
Yeah.
Tinder and Craigslist. Craigslist is kind of scary.
It is, yeah. Well, a cool thing that I saw was companies literally spent like 23.68 billion last year on social media advertising.
Billion dollars.
And I was like, guys was so why, but it actually
imagine.
works.
I mean, even if you think about it this way, you're watching a show, right? And you're kind of hungry, but not really. And then you see something that looks amazing, McDonald's or whatever it is, and you're like, I want to get. Or even if it's like a show where someone's eating popcorn, and you're like, wait, I have popcorn, I want to eat it. So it's like it really works, and it does help. Like I've been in a situation where I'm like, I'm hungry, I'm watching this show, there's like, I don't know, a burger that looks good. I'm like, I stop the thing and I go get it. And
Yeah, I do that a lot.
I feel so bad, but it's like I need it now. You
That's
know?
what it's for.
Yeah.
I feel like they make a lot of money. I feel like we should be in that industry.
Yeah, I mean, we should be like the finance or accounting of that department.
Yeah.
Of the business.
We'll just get the professor to like hook us up with some tips.
Yeah.
Right. But it's cool. I think we all like learned something out of this project. I know I have. Now I know Facebook stocks me, so it's cool. You know?
Yeah, all social media stocks you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane how Facebook keeps buying different companies,
Oh, yeah.
different social
They bought
media.
Instagram.
Yeah, and I was like, why 1 billion? And I saw they bought WhatsApp too.
Oh, WhatsApp, yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
22 billion. I was like, what's the difference? Why?
The thing
1
is,
billion?
WhatsApp, like I know, I grew up in overseas, like everybody
Yeah,
uses it.
everybody
Everybody,
uses
yeah.
me too. Like everybody uses it.
Because you
And
can
now
talk, you can literally
now
text
you can
people.
call, like
Yeah, you
on
can call through it.
WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this is crazy.
It is.
Like you can literally text people in any part of the world for free, which is like
Yeah,
crazy.
who's not gonna?
Yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah.
But it does speak to like how far we've come. It's like imagine that 50 years ago, the 60s, where it's like you had to go to a payphone and ring and ring.
Send a letter.
Yeah, send a
It
letter.
gets lost.
Yeah, it gets lost and then it's done. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're just like one click away from each other. One button. It's weird.
It's changed the world.
It really has. Mark, what's the founder of Facebook again?
Mark Zuckerberg.
He changed the world.
He changed like.
And he changed it through like he was sitting in his dorm room, at Harvard, just working on some stuff. He was antisocial, and now he has like millions of friends.
I know.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Kenisha?
In my research on social media, I discovered the many ways that information systems use social media websites. They collect data by saving what you've searched for and then pulling up things that are similar to that topic or things that might pique your interest. Social media is also full of advertisements. Like when you search for something, an ad almost always pops up. And we're seeing those products, and so they're getting their business out there. The social media site that I focused on was Pinterest. And I found it interesting how Pinterest has become a common search engine instead of using Google. You can find anything from recipes to workouts to what's your next vacation. There's always so many ideas on there, and in addition to it being a search engine, people are also advertising their products and their creative ideas. Someone's always looking for the next baby shower gift that's creative, and they want to be different than somebody else. I personally find my daughter's Halloween costumes on there, and I make them myself because it's easier to use than Google and trying to find the pictures and all of that. And so it's easier for businesses to get those pictures out there. And I also learned that companies get their advertisements for free or next to nothing using these social media sites. So when they post something on Facebook or Pinterest, it's kind of just getting them out there to everybody and not paying for it. But the thing with Pinterest is you don't really know where it originated from, since everyone's sharing them, and that's how companies share that data, because they're constantly being passed from person to person. Social media site, they get this advertising for free, or it's a really low cost. I believe that social media is a very fast and effective way to get information out to a large amount of people all at once. We don't have to wait for tomorrow's paper anymore. All of this information is right at our fingertips every day.